Libra. In my mind, when I was shuffling the cards, I heard Leee-BRUH. Okay. It was exasperating almost. Let's see. We have love, number 6, spiritual career, spirituality, and financial discipline. I think you already took the time out, but I'll tell you why in a moment. So these things are on the table for you. You do have this 77, and also spiritual career is 78. And it can relate to you doing the tarot, or if you have Libra placements, you just have a natural affinity to see both sides of a situation objectively. It could be subjectively as well, but you kind of have mind. Keep in mind the Justice card is a number 11. It still has that 2 resonance, which is equivalent to the High Priestess. Now, the Master number 11 has a very intuitive ability, so you can access that even if you're standing in the energy of Justice. Now, some tarot decks, Justice is number 8 and not number 11. And even still, there's an infinite availability of that power, of that knowledge, if you so choose to use it. So take it how you will. But we do have love here on offer, and I think you're going to take it. Why? Because the Emperor and Empress, I split the deck and they were staring at each other. I took the cards. Then the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles were staring at each other. I took the cards. These aces just decided to come out on their own. No. Ten of Pentacles came out on its own. These two were facing each other. This love that you expect it, because you have an innate knowing of a sense of partnership. Ooh. So when you came back to this lifetime and you're living out the life of as a Libra, or have these major placements in your chart, you're either here to know, to learn, develop the skill to work within a partnership, or to be self-sufficient within one and not dependent, or operating as a couple but feeling alone, if that makes sense. Like knowing how to operate independently but also being okay with the pairing, because it's not a necessity. So there's a couple things here. But there are Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is what you don't see. There was this kindness, this gesture, this offer related to a home or related to assistance. It could have something to do with your family. It could have to do with someone else who has an extensive family or who sees you as family. You may know each other through a mutual family, but there's a sense of familiarity when this Knight of Pentacles comes in. And that's the only ace that I hadn't seen come out in the Neo Rider Tarot. So what turns into what starts as, because this is just like an explanation of what's developing. This is, it's quite spiritual in nature. It's very spiritual in nature, but this is not how it presents itself in the beginning. It's just something that you feel, know, you can taste it, you can touch it, you know that it is this. It is the Emperor. It is your pairing. It is, you know what I mean? You have come to the point where you're embodying the Empress energy. You're not necessarily in the karmic energy of Justice, where things need balance or have to constantly try to maintain balance. You have it. Your center of gravity is where it's supposed to be, and it's got you great. Your equilibrium is on point. Okay? So you're approaching this with with consideration. Consideration is the key word here. You are very much in your Venusian energy. You have this care, consideration, poise, this grace, the way that you're handling this home situation or this another person's property, or maybe you're visiting, maybe you're traveling. You have this natural sense of upkeep or togetherness or cooperation, consideration again within a home that may be in disarray, or someone else's home. Your home may be in disarray, their home may be in disarray, someone else's situation may be in upheaval, something stable. It could have been a job that's no longer stable, or there's immediate changes that have to happen, and it brings an opportunity. It brings an opportunity with it: Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. And that's uncanny. That is uncanny because we're dealing with pentacles, which Libra can do, Venus can do. It is a sign of, along with Mercury, it is commerce related. It's business, it's money, beauty, aesthetics. So a home being put together, or someone adding something into a home, or it just, this person brings something with them. This person is considerate of space. They're considerate of others. They're bringing, it could be a party. You go to a party and you bring something with you. It could be as simple as that. But whatever this sense of structure was, it's an opening. A spark hits. I mean, quite literally, it could be, a thunderstorm that hits a house, or hits a pipe, or hits plumbing, and then there's lightning, thunder, fire, shit being broken open, water all over the place. It could be something like that, dramatic in the home. So be careful with that too, because it may cost you money that you didn't expect to pay. But I don't see it. It can, with this Mercury retrograde, with this Mercury retrograde energy, things with plumbing, things in the home, fire hazards, electricity, electrical issues, even power outages. Keep up with that, and things that must stay cold, that have to be refrigerated, diabetics, insulin, certain medicines, anything to that effect. Keep what you need to keep cold, keep what you need to keep hot, keep dry what you need to keep dry. That's pretty much the message here. So that these aces don't turn into a destructive, in a destructive way. They don't turn in that way. But I feel like you accepted an invitation that turned out to be more than you anticipated it to be. And when the tower hit, because you saw the stability, it's like the ace was already here, present. There was already work done. There was already energy given. And I don't feel that it was in these other ways. You never had an opportunity to bring these types of aces to the table. I feel like it was meeting each other, Ace of Pentacles, talking, conversing, exchanging words, 2 and 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, doing your own thing, 5 of Pentacles, getting your footing, and just like, it was a very, it's a very, but even, ridding yourself of energies that no longer served you, and really learning what self-sufficiency was all about. You go from that 5, you put in the work, you give to receive, the balance of that. That 6 of Pentacles energy would align with Libra very well. 7 of Pentacles, putting in the effort and being patient, letting things grow. Taurus is your neighbor sign with Venus in Venus's arena. So you're going to have a practical edge to you that the other air signs really don't have. Virgo and Libra are very, very close in nature, because Virgo is the earth sign that is air based, And Libra is an air sign that's earth based. Like you have that dual nature to you. So when it comes to the practical aspect, you're no longer, you're not a novice. You know how to show up with something in tow. You know how to bring something of substance, something of beauty, something that adds to what they already have. Now, if you have this Ten of Pentacles and here's another Pentacle, this is kind of equivalent to this Ace energy, almost like a new level. You're adding another layer to this beautiful ass energy. And here comes the Tower. When it busts open, it releases these aces here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. And so I see the Page of Cups, Chariot, the Star reversed, Four of Wands, Fool, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Seven of Wands. Now this is where it gets a little tricky because we had Judgment here and I wanted to see what was below it, and it was that damn Ace of Pentacles. And I was talking about the Ace of Pentacles. So this is what I'm saying here. I'm seeing it here that this has already been on an ace level and it's about to ascend to another layer of pentacle potential. It's here if you so choose. Judgment, decision. We have the Page of Cups. This person who is probably associated with this Ten of Pentacles here, you're coming in as a knight. So maybe you're not in the position that they're in, but they're still coming up reversed. So where normally they would feel very confident and feel like they are the ones in control and calling the shots and making the first move, they are at a loss for words. They really don't know what to say or to do here. And you could be dealing with somebody who has Mars in Aries. You could have Libra and Venus, or be a Libra sun sign and they have a very strong Aries placement. So you naturally have this energetic dance that you two may do. And it's I don't know. It's just, it's the age old, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. They're governing over two different types of life and lifestyle and way of doing things and a way of expressing themselves, showing up and putting in action. They show up very, very differently. Okay, so they don't feel as confident and secure. There's all that potential here. Like, if you're both, that's both of y'all falling out of the Tower. We have this Page of Pentacles here. What would typically work on a person doesn't work on you, because you have your front, your back, your side covered. The Knight of Pentacles is very thorough. Okay, and like I said, you have access to that earth energy. But your next door neighbors, like to Virgo. The third decan of Virgo, from 20 degrees to 30 degrees, is represented by the Empress. Quite literally. So understand, whomever may be dealing with a Libra, what typically may work on people, the King of Pentacles could use certain tactics or certain speech. It's not going to work on the Libra. The communication here is a big deal. And it's almost like you have to speak in a right way, in a particular way in order to get their attention. Okay. So, and it may, whomever is dealing with a Libra, because at first I thought this was Libra's energy until I realized that this is the reflection that this person is getting to themselves. Like, they feel that they're receiving resistance, or when they really want a closeness, they don't want to ward you off or hold you, they really want to bring you close. But what they're doing and what they're saying shows that this isn't manifest yet, or this is not, they're not hopeful that it will come to pass this way. They like this closeness here, but they don't know how to get it. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to approach or to move in your direction in order to even bring that star to its full potential. Or could even be because it may feel too hard for them, even though they're King of Pentacles and you're coming up as Knight of Pentacles, you don't fall for the page stuff. They need major energy to come through, because this Tower, it cascades. It kind of blows up all of this to let a person know, hey, there has to be, a certain sentiment, a certain amount of work that you're willing to put into this. Because here we have the Four of Wands, and there's another home card, like the Ten of Pentacles. So this can happen, but the way it develops, it can't be like this. Libra's not going to take this. That looks creepy. She's about to burn herself on the damn candle. Like that drunkenness, that confusion. Like it's selling someone a dream. And the star would be a dream card. The moon would be a dream card. But let's keep that upright. Whomever may be dealing with a Libra, or if this is Libra, be wary not to take offers from whomever just because the person that you want to talk to or that you want to get closer to is not receptive to games or lying in wait. Like, if you're going to come towards them, make sure that you're not bringing an addictive type of energy or a controlling, manipulative type of energy, because they're not going to go for that. And that star will stay reversed and you will not get what you think you want. So in order for this to really come in the way that it should, they need to see different energy. They need to see a softness from the emperor, the emperor himself. They need to feel safe. They need to feel secure. And they can do that with or without you. So you have to make sure that their sense of safety and their sense of security doesn't waver when you're in their presence. That you're not the cause for why they may be questioning stability. Like, if they're on their own, they're fine. They're stable regardless. But if you're coming into my life and you're supposed to be stable, my chair shouldn't rock. I shouldn't be leaning. It shouldn't be off kilter. Let me see. Okay, so there is a reconciliation here with this Judgment and this Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So whomever's dealing with a Libra, just understand you cannot use those same tactics. You cannot use the vices that they used to have. And at the point that you're at, whatever transpired, you will not be able to use the methods you used in the beginning. The Libra is evolving. They're moving so different now. Their financial discipline is also their time. It's also their energy. It's the investment, the work that they put in, the comfort that they've cultivated for themselves. This is why they work the way they do. so that they can sit back and enjoy. And every day feels like a new ace, a new level, a new day, a new kind of accomplishment. So financial discipline can be quite literal. The timeout has already happened. But this financial discipline is time, energy, effort. It is pink and green. This is heart-based. This is chakra, heart chakra all day. And it's the number 12, which is this hanged man. Number 3, a vibration of 3. So if you're going to expand, and if you're going to work together and really bring this together, this 2021 energy, that's another 3. So you have a chance to make something of it. You've already, this is established, this is being contributed to this environment in order to bring in the other aces. There's something about this Knight of Pentacles arriving to the 10 of Pentacles, to this home, to this foundation, to this family that was already set in stone, meaning a person who has siblings and parents and a network of cousins, and they already have a sense of what family is, but not one of their own, if that makes sense to you. So this person coming into the fold or coming in around them, it shocks what home means. It's no longer a house. Now they have the sense of home. They know what family is, but they don't know what their own creation of family is. They have a sense of house. They live in a house, but this person injects something that makes it feel like home. And it's Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. This is the second time it's coming around. And it will be the last time it comes around. So this way of being has to stop. It has to stop. All this, there's a way you can use this energy in order for it to progress. But this is ground zero. This is what has already been. This is what's the next steps. It's one thing to know each other biblically and have that fun and get to know each other in a physical way. Yeah, you can do that. But can you just sleep together without having sex? Can you just chill and still be flirtatious and still be admiring each other's company and still be comfortable? Because if so, y'all might go half on a baby. If you're of childbearing years, if this is somebody that you would actually build this type of thing with, or the relationship become the creation, because it will take on a life of its own. It will become an entity of its own, a haven, a safe place, turning quite literally a house into a home and injecting love, passion, honesty, integrity, much growth, health, prosperity right into that situation. So Libra, I don't know what you've been doing, but keep doing that, because you've always kept love with you, no matter where you went. You've always used it. You've always used it. Even something that doesn't seem romantic, you put your touching, you put your touches on it, your final touches. You went ahead and injected something that was very heartfelt into a situation. Your presence, your gift, your kindness, your altruism. There was something that you gave to a situation, to a family, to a mutual acquaintance, or something that represents culture or where you come from or the type of people who are like you. This is a commonplace. This is like-minded people or people who relate to your culture or in your environment even. It's just people you know, or a person you know that knows another network of people that you know. So there's a sense of familiarity here, but you brought more to add in value. And it for some reason it blows the top off of what a person considers to be home, what it considers to be comfortable. This is what they didn't have. That's a different sense of comfort when you can sleep without, keeping one eye open. So I don't know what you did, Libra, but keep doing that shit. And I will talk to you guys later.